What if the two xenomorph-like creatures from Alien Covenant went head to head, the Praetomorph and the Neomorph? In the red corner we have the Protomorph. The Protomorph was a genetically engineered species which bore a great resemblance to the Xenomorph XX121. Originally the result of experimentation carried out by the rogue Weyland Corp synthetic David by combining the pathogen with the DNA of Elizabeth Shaw, the engineers and Neomorphs. Initial incarnations of the Protomorph were loosed on the crew of the Weyland-Yutani Corporation colony ship USCSS Covenant. At first glance, one would be forgiven for thinking the Protomorph was a Xenomorph XX121, but upon further inspection, the Protomorph has more of a fleshy muscular body and less biomechanical features. They also differ in behaviour, and have more animalistic tendencies due to their lack of intelligence compared to the mainline Xenomorphs. The Protomorph has all the usual weapons and defences of a Xenomorph: inner tail, tail spike, and acid blood. Strengths: the Protomorph is larger, stronger, and faster than the Neomorph, and is more heavily armoured and has acidic blood. Weaknesses: none. And in the blue corner we have the Neomorph, made when pathogen-infected flora releases spores which then infect a human. The Neomorph vaguely resembles a Xenomorph, but has a different colour pigmentation, a different head shape, with a goblin shark type of mouth, and is more of a semi-quadruped. Like the Protomorph, they act far more animalistic than a Xenomorph, and don't seem to be as intelligent. Instead of a chest burster, the Neomorph is born as a blood burster, and will erupt from anywhere it can, rather than one spot specifically. One was seen emerging out of the back of a host, while the other exited through the mouth. For weaponry, the Neomorph has a large mouth with pointed teeth as well as claws and a whip-like tail, but lacks the armour or acid blood for defence. Strengths: due to the Neomorph's unique mouth, it can inflict damage over a wider area. Weaknesses: the Neomorph is slightly smaller and weaker than the Protomorph, and is less armoured, and has no acidic blood. The Neomorph and Protomorph face off against each other. They both snarl and growl before charging towards one another. The Protomorph swipes at the Neomorph, and the Neomorph swipes back at the Protomorph. The two circle around each other and land blows with their tails and claws. Thanks to its armour, the Protomorph takes less damage than the Neomorph, but the Neomorph lands a bite on the Protomorph's neck. It draws blood, but the Protomorph's armour prevents any serious damage. The Protomorph counters with a headbutt, which knocks the Neomorph off balance, stunning it for a moment. The Protomorph follows with a headbite from its inner jaw, killing the Neomorph. The victory goes to the Protomorph. So it wasn't much of a surprise that the Protomorph would win against the Neomorph, as the Protomorph is an enhanced version of it. The Protomorph also has tougher skin and more weaponry. Actually, in an earlier version of Alien Covenant, the Protomorph we see attacking the ship as it takes off was supposed to kill the last Neomorph, but the filmmakers changed their minds. I think I heard it was due to the special effects, or maybe they just changed their minds, but I would have liked to see that. I found the film pretty boring, to be honest, but maybe if this part was in it, I might have enjoyed it more. Let me know your thoughts, like the video for the time it took me to make it, and subscribe if you aren't already, if you want to catch more videos like this in the future, and I'll see you all in the next video.